In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to build interactive dashboards with triggers in PowerPoint. By the end, you'll have a slide where viewers can click buttons to reveal charts, text, and visuals on demand, perfect for reports, meetings, and storytelling. First, start by designing your dashboard layout using shapes, charts, and text boxes. Think of this like arranging a control center on a single slide. Plan where your key metrics, headlines, and visuals should live before you add any interactivity. Keep spacing consistent, align elements neatly, and use a simple color palette so the dashboard feels cohesive. If you already have charts, paste them in and size them to fit your layout. Group related items so they move together, and consider using the View tab to turn on guides to help with alignment. Next, insert the buttons or shapes that will serve as your interactive controls. Go to Insert, then Shapes, and pick something clean like a rounded rectangle. Place these where users will expect to click, across the top like tabs, or along the left as a menu. Add clear labels such as Overview, Sales, or Details. Format them with consistent colors and fonts so they look like part of the dashboard. These buttons won't do anything yet. They're just the controls you'll link to your content. Now, choose how each piece of content should appear. Select an object you want to reveal, like a chart or a text box. Go to the Animations tab and pick a subtle effect, such as appear or fade. Keep it simple. Flashy effects can distract from your data. If multiple items need to show together, select and animate them as a group so they move in unison. Open the animation pane to wire everything up. In the pane, right-click the animation you just added, choose Timing, then Triggers. Select Start Effect on click of, and pick the control button that should reveal this content. This links the animation to that specific button. If you have a lot of objects, it helps to name them in the selection pane so you can find the right one quickly. Repeat this process for the rest of your dashboard elements, linking each to the appropriate button. Keep your naming consistent and test as you go to avoid confusion. Finally, test the dashboard in slideshow mode. Click each button and make sure the associated content appears exactly when you expect it to. Tweak timing, layering, or formatting if something overlaps or feels sluggish. When everything responds smoothly, you've created an interactive PowerPoint dashboard powered by triggers, clean, dynamic, and ready to impress.